arm lock series.
In your head curves. All right. Good start, Sandy. We're going to talk about if you're already pinning them, like in a schoolboy pin or the mount or Tate Shiho Gatame, whatever your sport calls it. So go ahead, Derrick, get on top of them. Now, when you're doing, let's look at this. Okay, we got him here. Okay, but Derrick wants to make sure he wants to arm lock Nick. Okay, so but he wants his hips in position to be able to do it. So if Derrick is you're doing your basic Tate Shiho Gatame like in judo or a low mount like in MMA or something, he wants to move up. So he wants to move his knees up to start crowding the shoulders. Okay, so in a high mount, as they call it. Okay, at least that's what we call it. I don't know what anybody else calls it. Now, so he's controlling up top here. Okay, now here's some things about. Let's think about your strategy when you're fighting. When you want to submit, say like in freestyle judo, he holds him for 20 seconds, or in sambo, holds him for 20 seconds. The referee says 4 points, say he's wearing the red belt. 4 points red, go for your submission. Okay? Then he'll go for the submission period. Or he's in an MMA fight or whatever, or you're in a judo match, you just want to finish the guy off, regular judo match. All right. So we've got him there, but he wants to go for a high percentage move. So this is where we think about our strategy. We want to get the move we're probably most likely to get. Go for the high percentage, a high ratio of success. Okay? Often from this position, a bent arm lock is ideal, and it's a very high ratio of success. Okay? So he's caught it with, and a lot of our guys have caught this from this position, caught guys in this. So he's going to, which side are you going to go for?
I'll do this one.
This side? Okay. Sandy, you might want to come around here to get a better angle here. So Derrick's going to start working on Nick's left arm, and he's going to start peeling it off, and he's going to start trying to get the bent arm lock. So, you know, Nick, let him get a bent arm lock on you a little bit. But Nick is a strong guy. Or let's say you've got another strong guy, and Nick will fight it, he'll pull his arm in to resist it. Okay, you might want to move around here to get it. So what Derrick is doing, now look, when he does this, guys, these are key. This is really a simple move. It's just a lot of little things that add up. Look, Derrick's right arm is starting to trap. See how he's got a kind of a key lock here, figure 4? Okay? Now what he's going to do, he's going to keep this trap, and Nick will probably start to try to turn and roll away, for a lot of guys do. Oh, it makes it even better. See how Derrick shifts over, and see how his knee is under the head here? And look how Derrick is now facing this way, because he's going to kick his leg over and do a Juji Gatame. Look how this foot's coming up here and controlling. He's not really sitting on it. In other words, don't just flop over. Derrick is methodically shifting over and moving to the side. Okay? See how he comes? Now see how this is trapped right up against the chest there? Now, all Derrick has to do is kick over, roll back, and start working the Juji. Okay? A lot of people, they think you just hop on him and push and jump. That's on a very basic level okay. But if he knows how to fight, he knows how to defend himself, he's going to keep his arms in, right? Okay, so he's trying to go for the bent arm lock. It ain't working. See how he comes over? And see how he rides him? Catches him and finishes out. Okay? All right. Well, let's look at that shift, because it's an important part here, guys. You just can't hop around on him. Again, it's all starting from a high mount here. Okay? He's really trapped his shoulders, kind of an accordion type thing. Now, he wants that bent arm lock, that Ude Garami. I mean, if he can get this, take it, because there's your tap out. It's a high percentage move. But let's say for whatever reason, it doesn't work and the guy pulls in. Now see how he shifts? Immediately shifts the body weight. And see how he's now facing this way. Look at this back leg here. It's kind of propped. He can either be blocking him here to start, and as he starts to see how he comes up here and traps. Okay? That's beautiful. And now he's got it totally trapped. Now that intermediate position we had there was called Ude Garami, straddle hold. It's an old judo hold. Okay? All right, so see how he's still being pinned. He's stuck. Okay? But he's, oh geez, I don't want to. Now he kicks back over and he finishes with the Juji. So we go for the high percentage move, which is the bent arm lock, the Ude Garami, arm entanglement. And the guy's a stud, he pulls it back in. We can't get it. Then we go to plan B, we'll take the arm lock. Okay? So he comes up this side, traps it, pulls back, finishes the Juji. Don't just flop and hop all over them. Some guys will push up and try to pop away. That's okay if it works on a basic level, and it might actually work against a good fighter. But what we want to do is constantly take more and more control away from him. Okay, and then just keep turning over, and there it finishes out. We good with that, guys? Does that make sense to everybody? How you constantly, I want to keep controlling him and gain more control. I lost control at one point because he is a tough guy. He pulled his arm back. He's defending himself. Okay, not everything goes my way. Well, in this case, I'll try to use that arm to trap. And you see how Derrick had it trapped over. Keep things trapped and tight. Remember, there are three basic things that need submission technique, or even a throw. Just like breaking the balance, fitting in, and throwing, like in judo. We control the guy. So we had him in a controlled position here. In this case, a mount, or Tate Shiho Gatame. The old timers called it the schoolboy pin or schoolboy sit. Okay. Then the next thing was the trap. That was the building. That's the sukuri. Okay. That was the trapping. The third thing is actually executing it or finishing it off. In this case, if it wasn't a bent arm lock, he came over and he got the juji. So we try to keep control, trap, and submit. There are three phases, just like kazushi, sukuri, kake, just like in judo. Equate this from throwing to the ground fighting. It makes a lot of sense. It all ties in together. We good? Let's try that, then we'll roll, have a little run during. Okay, we'll get it.